Have you ever caught yourself in an argument over who's the strongest sword user in anime? We've all got that one character we defend no matter what, and today we're finally putting the debate to rest. With this ranking, we're breaking down the top 10 strongest swordsmen in anime, so buckle up and get ready for some serious swordplay. Anime's iconic sword fighters have given us some of the most intense, pulse-pounding moments. These warriors bring their own unique flair to the battlefield, mixing action with the art of the sword in a way only anime can pull off. Just think about it, these aren't your average sword fighters. So without further ado, let's dive into our list, starting with our number 10, Gintoki Sakata from Gintama. At first, Gintoki might seem like the comedic heart of Gintama, but don't be fooled by his goofy antics. Known as the White Yaksha, Gintoki earned his moniker in the brutal Joy War, where he took down hordes of Amanto, the alien invaders. His skill with the sword is so legendary that he even gave up his katana and now wields a wooden sword, Lake Toya. And somehow, he still makes it work. Using Lake Toya, Gintoki faces off against Shinsen Gumi, slices through steel, and even dismantles giant robots. Plus, his epic clashes against characters like Yato King Hosen, Oboro, and Takasugi show his versatility in combat. Gin makes swordplay look effortless, taking parity to the next level and still maintaining a spot as one of anime's top swordsmen. At number 9, we have Saber from Fate Stay Night. Saber is also known as Artoria Pendragon, who wields the iconic Excalibur, a weapon that puts her among anime's greatest. She's trained to be the ultimate warrior, making her a powerful choice in Fate's Holy Grail War. Beyond her raw skill, Saber has the tactical mind and strategic insight to outwit opponents. Her swordsmanship isn't just about strength, but grace, honor, and fighting with purpose. One of her most unforgettable feats? Taking down a dragon, even after her holy sword was weakened. Her courage and leadership make her a legend, inspiring allies and terrifying foes alike. She's an accomplished swordswoman, and a true hero who embodies the ideals of knighthood. Saber earned her place as one of the most respected and formidable sword users in anime. Next up, our number 8, Mugen from Samurai Champloo. Now, here's someone whose style is as unpredictable as his attitude. Mugen from Samurai Champloo isn't bound by tradition. His swordplay is a wild blend of breakdancing martial arts and street fighting. Known as Champloo Kendo, his style is scrappy, innovative, and downright dangerous. Mugen fights like he's got nothing to lose, which makes him incredibly hard to predict. With a personality as sharp as his sword, Mugen doesn't care for honor or finesse. He's all about winning and will use any means necessary. His unique fighting style and complete disregard for rules make him one of anime's most exciting and deadly sword users. When Mugen takes the stage, you know you're in for an unforgettable battle. Next is our number 7, and it's Hyakkimaru from Dororo. Dororo's Hyakkimaru is a tragic hero who had to fight for every part of himself, literally. Born with limbs sacrificed to demons, he was given prosthetic limbs that included blades, allowing him to turn his body into a weapon itself. With heightened senses and the ability to see people's true nature, Hyakkimaru possesses superhuman sword-fighting abilities that give him an edge over nearly any opponent. The fact that he could take on samurai and demons and come out on top says a lot about his skill and determination. His battles are brutal, his strength unparalleled, and his journey unforgettable. Hyakkimaru's swordplay is raw, precise, and loaded with the fury of someone who's had everything taken from him, a fury that drives him forward in his relentless quest for revenge. Now for our number 6, we have Roronoa Zoro from One Piece. One Piece's legendary swordsman Zoro, with his signature 3-sword style. He takes on foes far stronger than himself, driven to become the world's greatest swordsman. But what really sets him apart is his ability to face down some of the most powerful enemies in One Piece, like the Emperor Kaido. Despite Kaido's godlike power, Zoro manages to hold his own, unleashing his haki and pushing his limits like never before. One of his defining moments in One Piece is his battle during the Wano arc. Here we witness Zoro facing the impossible, channeling every ounce of his strength and willpower to stand against Kaido. The fact that he could keep up with an Emperor of the Sea shows just how powerful he is. Zoro's not just a swordsman, he's a warrior with unbreakable resolve, making him a perfect fit for the top 6. And perhaps some would even argue that he's more than that, but One Piece is still ongoing and under more character development, so yeah. Now we're entering the top 5, and I'm sure many of you will be surprised at who's on it. The number 5 of this list is none other than Kyojuro Rengoku from Demon Slayer. Kyojuro Rengoku, the Flame Hashira, truly brought fire in the Demon Slayer's Mugen train arc. Rengoku faced an Upper Moon demon, Akaza, in a one-on-one fight that pushed him to his limits. Even when Akaza offered him eternal life as a demon, Rengoku refused, fighting with honor and sacrificing himself to protect others. His incredible mastery of flame-breathing techniques kept him on par with Akaza's speed and strength, making him one of the most formidable swordsmen in the series. Despite his tragic end, Rengoku's legacy remains a reminder of the courage it takes to fight for what's right. His ability to hold his ground against one of the strongest demons in existence makes him a true hero, and earns him a well-deserved spot on this list. Next, our number 4 is Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach. Ichigo's journey in Bleach took him from an ordinary human to an unstoppable force as a Soul Reaper. By the end of the series, he's practically invincible, wielding 2 powerful swords that represent his dual heritage. His Bankai grants him unmatched agility, allowing him to overwhelm enemies with speed and precision. And let's not forget his Getsuga Tensho, a move that's as iconic as the character himself. Ichigo's mix of power and unwavering resolve make him a model shonen protagonist. He's not only a powerful swordsman, but a symbol of resilience and loyalty, making him a fan favorite and an easy pick for our top 4. So how was it so far? Are you still there? I hope you are, because we've arrived at our top 3. Our third spot is for Guts from Berserk. With his massive Dragon Slayer sword, Guts from Berserk is an unstoppable force on the battlefield. He's battled men, monsters, and gods alike, always emerging victorious. Guts doesn't need flashy techniques. His raw power combined with the immense weight of his sword is enough to pulverize anything in his path. With the Berserker armor amplifying his strength, Guts becomes nearly unstoppable, embodying the raw, unyielding spirit of a warrior. In a world as dark and brutal as Berserk, Guts stands out as a beacon of strength. His resilience and sheer physical power make him one of the most intimidating sword fighters in anime. Even when facing impossible odds, Guts never backs down, earning him his place in the top 3. So now here's our top 2. Can you guess who's that Pokemon? Yep, number 2 on our video is Himura Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin. Kenshin's journey from ruthless assassin to peaceful protector is one of the most iconic in anime. Despite his polite, humble demeanor, Kenshin is an incredible swordsman, wielding the Hiten Mitsurugi Ryu style with unparalleled skill. His battle jutsu technique allows him to unleash blindingly fast strikes, and his ability to adapt to any situation makes him a formidable opponent. Kenshin doesn't rely on brute strength alone. He uses his mind, his surroundings, and his compassion to guide his blade. Though he fights with a reverse blade sword to avoid killing, his mastery of the sword is unquestionable. Kenshin's journey of redemption and his skill in battle make him one of the greatest swordsmen in anime. Now, don't be bitter with it. Let's move on with our most awaited number 1, which I'm guessing you already know, and most have already predicted. And finally, the one and only Dracula Mihawk from One Piece. The world's greatest swordsman in One Piece, Mihawk's reputation speaks for itself. He's the swordsman Zoro has vowed to surpass, and for good reason. Mihawk's mastery of the blade is so complete that he can defeat trained samurai with a simple dagger. But when he wields Yoru, his signature black blade, he becomes truly unstoppable. Every move Mihawk makes is precise, and every attack is devastating. His calm, confident presence and unparalleled skill make him the ultimate swordsman, not only in One Piece, but in the entire anime world. If you're wondering why he's ranked number 1, just look at his legendary battles and feats. Mihawk's mastery is unrivaled, and no one has come close to challenging his status as the greatest swordsman in anime. Whether taking on entire fleets of enemies or showcasing his unmatched elegance with the sword, Mihawk is the definition of perfection in swordsmanship. He's the standard every swordsman aspires to reach. And for now, no one even comes close. So there you have it, our top 10 strongest sword users in anime. From the wild unpredictability of Mugen to the legendary skill of Mihawk, these warriors have earned their place in anime history through their sheer talent, determination, and heart. But what about you? Is there a swordsman who deserves to be on the list? Or did we leave out one of your favorites? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're craving more epic anime content, remember to check out the video on your screen right now. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and stay tuned for more rankings, discussions, and anime deep dives. Until next time, keep your swords sharp, and as always, thanks for watching. See you next time!